So today we'll be talking about how time is money, or how is time money, or time and money. Okay, so it's just going to be brief, and I want to open your eyes to a lot of things so you can have an appropriate grasp of what is happening to you. Okay, so let's look at time and money. Money and time. A new year is simply a new calibration of time. Okay, that's what a new year is, a new calibration of time. So what left us last year was just time. What we have now is what is called a new season. A season is a period of time when something happens or when something is permitted to happen. So there can't be a season without a time. So time is like a standard. Time is a measurement of something. Time is the measurement of life. God cannot be measured, and that's why God does not live in time. Okay, God lives out of time. So God lives in eternity. Eternity has no yesterday, has no today, has no tomorrow. That's why He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Like, He doesn't live in years. But why did He give us years? He gave us years to be able to measure things. He gave us years because we are here on a mission. We are here on a purpose. And that thing has to be achieved, okay? So time is just a calibration of the purpose of your life. Time is just a calibration of your life. So let's look at time and money. Money, okay, is a reward for work done. Money is a reward for work done. All right? So time is a measurement of money. If some people say time is money, I may agree with them, okay? But time is more valuable than money. Time is more valuable than money. Because with money, you can make more money. But with either time or with money, you can't create more time. Like, everybody has equal number of time in a day, in a year. So, and the time that is gone, you can't make it back. But if you lose money, you can make the money back. But you can't get time back. So time is bigger and more valuable than money. For those of us who make money and for those of us who work, I want us to do a calculation that will help you. You know, one of the reasons why the economy of Nigeria is not doing well is that we calculate things by months, by years. We don't calculate by seconds and per hour. Why Western nations do better than us is because they do their calculation by hour. So whatever you earn per month from your business and from your work, your job, calculate it. Say they pay you 30,000 naira in a month and you work for 30 days. It means that each day what you earn is what? 1,000 naira. So you stay at work, say 10 hours per day. Calculate 1,000 naira divided by 10. What you get per hour is what? 100 naira. That's what you get. So that if someone is asking you for 5,000 naira, you know that the person is asking you for how many? 5 days of your life. So if you sleep for 8 hours, you know that you have slept for that for 8 hours, and what you have done, what you have spent how much sleeping? You spent your per hour is 100 naira, right? So you've spent 800 naira sleeping. How you understand this? When I began to do some of the international gigs and they pay you per hour, that's when you see the real worth of your work. So you don't really stay at a place and you're earning 100,000 or you're earning 150,000 and you think that that's big money. If you divide that money you're paid by the time you spend at work, that's when you get your value. And whatever you use to judge something is higher than it. So since you're using time to judge how much or the money, if everything you do is judged by time, even respect. We respect people who have spent time on earth more than us. People who came here before us, we call them sir, we call them ma. You know why? Because time is the standard of life. Everything is measured by time. You may be feeling you're backward. Why are you feeling you're backward? Because you are looking at the time you have spent and you think that there is no commensurate value, there is no commensurate achievement within that time. But I'm going to leave you with this word. Time does nothing if you don't do anything in time. You've heard that wounds will heal with time. It is the action that happens with time that makes time valuable. Everybody has time, but it is what you do with your time that works. If you have a wound, it will heal, but time is not what is healing it. It is the action that is happening on that wound that will heal it. There are some wounds that could be healed naturally, and there are some wounds that if you don't do anything in the course of time, nothing will happen. So time is the standard of life, and that is to say that time is higher than money. You know what the rich do? The rich now trade their money for time. So they pay you. It's like they have 24 hours, but they pay you for your hours and get more of your hours. It's called OPT, other people's time, and they expand their time, and the more time you have, the more money you make. So, but how do you manage time? The only way you will manage your time is by planning. If you don't plan your time, people have a plan for your time. One of the things that will spoil you this year or will spoil your year for you is letters. When I was in school, country school, my fine artists, I used to call it the Gayi company. They will tell you, let us go here, let us. If you have not planned it's because you plan to be here. That's why you are here. If not, 1001 things is grabbing your attention, wanting your time. So the only way you can manage your time is to plan. And when you plan, you execute your plan. That's the only way you maximize your time. So if you have time, time is a gift. Hence you are alive, you have time. But the only way you maximize that gift is to plan. We have a new season, a new time that you can start afresh. That's what the year is. But if you have no plan for the year, if you have no goal for the year, you're not going to miss anything. And of course, the year will go and pass by. So that's how time works. Whenever you make money, whenever I give you my time, I know how much I am worth per hour. And when I give you some minutes of my time, it means that I am giving you money. If I give you money, it means that I have given you my time. And it means that there are times I send people money and it is my 1 hour worth of work I've done, or even my 1 day. It means that I've collected 24 hours of my life and given to you. And it will help you to measure your productivity so that you will not be making less money and you think you're doing well. If you are buying a cloth and that cloth is worth 10,000 naira and your salary is 30,000 naira, remember you are buying that dress for 10 days of work. 10 days for just one cloth. So you understand the value of the things you're doing. Because when you measure money by time, you begin to understand the value of what you're doing. I hope you're getting it. So have plan. But if you don't plan, change will come. Change will always happen in time. Whether you plan, let me use marriage for an example. If you don't plan for marriage, your body will plan for you. Because there's a time that will come, your body will begin to yearn for you to have a partner, to have a husband, to have a wife, to have children. That's what is called midlife crisis. Midlife crisis happen to people who do not plan and they allow change to come upon them. They allow change to happen within time. So they are reactive, they are not proactive. If you don't plan, change will happen to you. But if you are planned, you are the one making the change to happen. That's why I am creating the next level savings template to help you plan your finances and work towards it. To help you plan your savings and work towards it. Because if you don't have any plan for your savings, you're going to earn the money. And there are people, I keep telling you, that are money predators. So life will collect the money from you. Because if you don't have plan for anything, something will have plan for it. People have plan for your time. They have plan for your money. They will come for it. But when you plan, money I finish, it has finished. The only money I have here is this thing. That's why you cannot start this year without having any plan. Okay? So thank you so much for joining. You sit down, plan your finances and plan how much you're going to save. So that by the end of the year, you would have, even if you don't achieve 100%, probably your plan is to have 5 million. But you have an M. Maybe at the end of the year, you may not have attained 5 million. Or you may even attain more than it. Because in the next level savings template, you're not just going to say, I want to make 5 million and go. You're going to create a strategy for making the money, how you're going to save the money. And there are milestones that you will use to check for when you achieve the 10%, 50%. So when you're not moving forward, you will know. It's not this one you will make a plan and you're waiting for the end of the year to check whether you've achieved the plan. You're going to be checking it, and when you are working it, you see it before your very eyes. I'm going to put the link to the template after this video. Remember, time is the standard of life and everything is measured within time, and you don't have all the time in the world. And you know what? The time of your life is determined. Everybody, and you don't know it. That's why some people, they will not be sick, they will die. They are playing, they will die. They are traveling, they will die. Because nobody knows when it is. So that time is given for you to do something. So don't waste your time. Your time is your life. Thank you so much. I'll be here tomorrow to continue this series on time and money. We're going to look at time from another perspective. So your takeaway today is the money you make, go and calculate it per time, especially per hour. You will now know what exactly you are worth. And when you are giving out money, when you are buying things, when you are saving, you know how much time you are spending, how much time you are giving out to people, and how much time you are buying that clothes. Just know what you are worth. Thank you so much for being here.